King of Cups, you're being called to own what you're feeling, whether that be just to yourself or to other people around you or whatever. Your feelings are valid just because they exist. You don't have to be able to make them make logical sense for you to honor them. So just because you feel this, but you may not have the words, or it may not make sense that you feel that way based on what you feel like you have access to or whatever. Like, say you're feeling really sad or whatever, but if you think about it, you're like, why do I feel sad? Like, I have everything I ever wanted. I got the house, I got the car, I got the loving relationship, I got the kids, on paper you have everything. Like, you should just be happy, right? But that's not how things work. So understand that the logic and everything doesn't have to add up for your feelings to be valid. You could literally have everything in the world, everything you ever wanted, and feel sad and be like, I'm sad, I'm not happy. And hey, that's the truth, so that's valid. So own how you're feeling, and don't let anybody else make you overthink it or make you feel bad about it. Because that strength of owning how you're feeling is what allows you to continue to create, what allows you to continue to experience the things you want to experience. So definitely just remember that, because it's easy to forget that, and there's a lot of pressure always to kind of abandon yourself and to not be too emotional and just kind of keep the peace. But understand that there's no room for that anymore. That may have worked before, and that's cool, but now we're reaching new levels of depth within ourselves and our relationships and our experiences, and that only comes through authenticity. That comes through raw emotion and honoring exactly what you're feeling. So do that. And you've got the Two of Wands on the bottom, so the world is yours. You own how you're feeling, because your reality is your reality. It's your truth, and you owe it to yourself and the rest of the world to honor that. So don't allow, like I said, don't allow anyone to minimize how you're feeling, or make you feel crazy for feeling it, or make you feel like there's no room for you to be at your fullest and your most raw, your most vulnerable, because that's the exactly we need. And you can't afford to minimize. You can't afford to shrink. You can't afford to not show up right now, because I don't know, you're someone with an important job to do. You being in your fullest is exactly what the world needs, exactly what you need, exactly what your family needs, exactly what your city needs, everything. So the longer you take to own it and show up full 100%, the more, the longer it takes for everyone to benefit off of what you're here to do, because you are here to help. We all are here to help each other. We're all here to make this world a better place for each other, as well as for ourselves. So the longer you take to own yourself and to show up whole, the longer the next person is going to take, the longer the other person over there is going to take. And it's like, you really can't save the world by saving yourself, because you're one less person that's upholding the idea that we have to shrink and self-sacrifice in order to have a life worth living, or the fact that shrinking and leaving parts of yourself behind and fitting into boxes is just life. So the more you affirm that by holding yourself back, the longer it's going to take before we all know a world where everybody is free to be themselves. So yeah, if you want to help the world and you want to make this world a better place, the best thing you can do is be you 100%, and let other people know and that they can do the same. And yeah, the more people we do that, that's more. When one person touches one person, that touches two, that touches three, touches four, touches five, then you're gonna have whole cities that are just fully authentic and awake, and everybody's moving in love and in source energy, and it's just like, dude, that's amazing. I feel like that's where we're headed. But it takes conversations like these, it takes people receiving information like this, it takes people continuing to choose themselves over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I know that's where we are right now. So just remember that this week. Own how you feel, and know that, hey, that's the most divine thing you could ever do for yourself, for the world, for society, for your auntie, for your brother, your cousins, everybody. It all starts with you, and we can really free the world by freeing ourselves. If we all sat there and was like, you know what, I'm gonna do the work to unpack who I am, to remove all these layers, and to truly be myself, unadulterated, unfiltered, unapologetically. Watch where that goes, and watch how that spreads like wildfire.